I'm pretty much getting ready to record a video, so I'm going to be launching a new series, and I'm just in the mode of getting myself prepped. So I have on my Canva shirts, and then I'm going to just start listening to some music, going through my script, and yeah, preparing for my video. So I'm pretty much ready to go with creating my video. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Carey of Carey Digital. In this video, it's a bit different. It's like a vlog, but also like a little sit down chit chat. And I thought it was necessary to do this one because I just wrapped up an IG live, which I thought was the absolute worst. Not based on content or anything else, but based on just my standard. And I want to just talk about it because I just wrapped it up. I did my self-assessment and I want to share this especially with my entrepreneurs, those who are just starting out and those who struggle with moving from behind the scenes to in front of the camera, especially at a time when I'm doing this new training series called Grow Your Biz Presence using Canva. So let me just jump into it quickly before you start seeing all the behind the scenes of me working on this training series. So I just did this IG live. I sat down, I was promoting it, talking about it, excited about it and everything. And one of the things before I created it was like, oh my gosh, I need to do an IG live and I need to do it, but I am nervous about doing it because I've never gone live. I've gone live, but not to share my knowledge. And I was just nervous about it. But knowing myself, I'm like, I need to do it because it's a way for me to engage my audience and connect with them on a different level outside of just sharing static posts on Instagram or just doing reels or just doing stories. So I thought it was just good to do IG live, yeah? So I was nervous about that, but at the same time, I'm challenging myself. And I went forward with the challenge. I got everything prepped. I got my content prepped, my outline, everything. But throughout the IG live, I just thought I was just rambling and I was fumbling over my words and I was, I just felt like there was not a good flow. And what I realized throughout the entire thing, especially after finishing, was that I was living inside my head because I was saying, oh my God, I'm nervous. So one, I went in with the nervous vibe and spirit, and throughout the entire live, I just had that. So I was like sweating and it was just a hot mess to me. I'm checking in with my audience who were live to kind of give me a feedback on what I can improve. And I want to share this lesson that as an entrepreneur, especially for my introverted entrepreneurs or those who prefer to be behind the scenes, you're going to have to sometimes show up in spaces or creating content that is outside of your comfort zone. So maybe you're comfortable just posting photos on social media, but you're a little nervous about doing a video and speaking in front of the camera or going live like I was. But at the same time, if you stay within your comfort zone, you'll never grow to the next level or to the level you really can reach, right? And so I had to challenge myself to create that IG live and do that live. And although I messed up and I was like beating up myself a little bit, I also realized that, listen man, you have to give yourself grace. And it's the same thing with building your online presence. You're going to have to go on platforms that are outside your comfort zone and will be a little bit intimidating for you. And you might mess up. You might mess up one time or two times or three times. But the goal is not to stop, but to instead assess what went wrong, what you can improve, what went well, and how you can improve and move from that. And I had to stop and share that lesson because I personally know how terrifying it can be to show up online in a way and in a space that is outside your comfort zone. So before I started sitting down on this camera and on YouTube and recording videos, I was a nervous wreck. I couldn't even do public speaking, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, I do public speaking sometimes and I'm still nervous because naturally I'm not the outgoing type of person. I'm pretty laid back and reserved and, really prefer to be behind the scenes. But I know that for me to grow to the next level, I have to step outside of my comfort zone. I have to leave the limits behind, right? Because there's bigger for me, there's greater purpose for me, and there's so much more for me to do, which is not within the confines of my comfort, right? So I just had to stop and record this video right now, exactly after the IG live, because I know what it felt like or what it feels like to feel nervous about putting yourself out there and putting your business out there. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs will say, oh man, I'm not a camera person, I'm shy, I'm nervous. I understand, but at some point we have to stop telling ourselves that we're shy and we're nervous and just do it, and do it and fail and learn, and do it again and fail and learn, and keep doing that until you get it right, until you get to the point where you can get to, so you can take the business or take your life to another level. I just had to share that with you guys. As I said, I feel like I fumbled, but at the same time I have to learn to give myself grace, right? And I said to myself, here's what, you fumble, well, guess what, you're going to do another IG live, right? And as part of the training series, I have more IG lives to do. So I messed up on this one, which is good, right? In my opinion, I messed up, but it's good, and it's a learning ground, it's a training ground. So now I'm assessing what could have I done differently. And the first thing was reframing my mindset, shifting it from that I'm nervous to I can do this, or I'm nervous but I'm doing it and I'm showing up confidently. You know what I mean? So just had to share it, but enjoy the behind the scenes of seeing me prep for this training series, which goes live on August 22nd. I'm excited about that. It's how to grow your biz presence, and you just want to tap in for that to learn how you can better reach and engage your target audience online. Learn how to come up with a strategy to engage your audience, even if you have just 1,000 followers, you know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. Sign up for it at www.templatesbycarey.com. This one is for my small business entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, and trust me, it's even better for you if you're an introvert, because I'm going to share some of the tactics and strategies that I utilize, from mistakes, from lessons, from learning, failing, trying, from doing things unintentionally to being intentional and being strategic, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited about that. And thanks guys for just keep supporting and watching this channel. You're appreciated. All right guys, jump into the behind. Currently working on developing my website for my YouTube series, which I'm doing for 5 weeks. So this is behind the scenes. So it's been a long day and I am literally shutting down now. And I'm proud because everything is set and ready to go for just the launch of this series. I'm very big on documenting my journey in terms of what the behind the scenes look like, because oftentimes, you know, as entrepreneurs, you know, and you're building a business, you know, person see you online and, you know, well put together and everything, but really and truly the behind the scenes is not cute, because you're in most times in your most comfortable outfit, you're in your room or you're in your workspace or you're wherever, just doing what's necessary to get your business moving and going and, you know, everything. And especially in seasons when it's slow and you're really figuring out how to build and how to grow and how to connect, it's a whole different thing. So I really am passionate about not just showing up online and connecting with my audience and, you know, and meeting new people and talking to you guys and sharing and whatever, but it's also important for me to share with you the behind the scenes, so you can see that nothing happens overnight. There's no overnight success and everything takes time, but once you put in the work and stay consistent, which is something I'm working on, then everything will work out in due time. Yep, pretty much. Tell you one thing that is true, working behind the scenes is not cute. So I will show up online and I look all cute and everything, and behind the scenes I am just as is, right? I am just in my most comfortable clothes doing what I have to do to get the work done. I'm in this zone now where I'm feeling a bit tired, so because I give myself some grace and I'm learning to pace myself, I am also aware that I need to take a break and then come back to what I'm doing, because nothing now pass me by, you know. Nothing now pass me by. I'm putting in the work necessary to to get this training series off the ground, which I'm really excited about, which is grow your biz presence using Canva. Really excited about it because I have so much to share, but at the same time I have to understand that, listen man, I have to pace myself, do what's necessary, take a break and get back to it. So yeah, hope you do take these tips as well, or advice I should say, or words, which is to pace yourself. Take your time and do it.